Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. I'm your facilitator Memuna Kokab and you are watching my channel Learning with Memuna. Before going to start our topic, I would like to say please don't forget to subscribe, like and share my video. Okay, let's start our topic. Today the topic of our discussion is corruption in educational system of Pakistan. Nowadays, this is a big issue which we have to face in our educational system in Pakistan. Here I shared with some pictures which shows the corruption which are doing in our educational system of Pakistan. In this picture you can see that no doubt there are taken place reforms, but behind these reforms there is corruption which is going to destroy our educational system. In this picture you can see the condition of student. Because of the corruption there is a lot of burden on him, and this picture shows our production because of the corruption in our educational system of Pakistan. Now I would like to share with you what is the meaning of corruption. What is corruption? Corruption refers to practice of misusing one's power to achieve illegal ends. Means some person use his power for some illegal deeds. The second one is abuse of entrusted power for personal gains. Mean to say, you have allotted power and you are using his power, his or her power because of some illegal deeds. Next, types of corruption. How many types of corruption are being taken place in our educational system of Pakistan? There are many types. First one is bribes. Second one is fraud. Third one is favoritism. The fourth one is nepotism. Nepotism means discrimination, or you can say nepotism is the unfair use of power in order to get jobs or other benefits for your family and friends. Next is embezzlement. Embezzlement means misappropriation of funds. Next, corruption in educational center. How corruption are taken place in our educational system between students. First of all, in the form of cheating. Second one is in the form of plagiarism. Plagiarism means the practice of using or copying someone else's idea or work and pretending that you thought of it or created it. These are the two forms of corruption which students doing in education. Here are some pictures which shows the ways of cheating that student have used in our educational system. You can see these are the some ways which students have used. Next, between policymaker and providers, how policymaker and providers attempted corruption in educational system. Misallocation of expenditures. Second one, favoritism, nepotism, selling of posts. Third, corrupt, non-competitive procurement of school books, equipments or construction contracts. How provider and beneficiaries attempted corruption in education system. Teacher absentees, private tutoring. Second one, unofficial fees, embezzlement of school resources. Third, selling of exams and other marketable information. selling of diplomas, misuse of selection criteria. These are the ways which are used by our students, policymakers, providers, and beneficiaries in our educational system. Next is, what are the causes of corruption in education? There are many more causes, but here are some. First one is lack of values. Second one, lack of love for country. Next, lack of economic stability, lack of effective political leadership, lack of effective management and organization, lack of seats and educational institutions. This is also a very big issue, and lack of awareness, etc. There are many more, but here are some. Next is consequences of corruption on education. What are the consequences? What are the results? What are the negative effects of corruption in our educational system? Here are some. First one is violation of values. By doing corruption, we violate our values as a Muslim, um, as a citizen. Next one is misallocation of talent, blur lines between right and wrong, quota and reservation system, low quality teaching leading to poor achievement, waste of financial resources, etc. There are many more consequences, but here are some. That's it. In the next video, we will discuss how to overcome this issue so that we can make our educational system very strong. Thank you.